That one really hit the spot.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Miss Dawkins.
Miss Dawkins, greetings.
How
Good
are you,
morning.
Miss Dawkins? Good morning.
How are you?
I hope you got some plentiful rest last night.
I hope your spirits are well. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, class. Good morning.
We are coming at you live from the Santoro household, the back room. Very elegant, very sunny back here. We're certainly soaking up the rays.
I actually slept in here once. It was very great.
Gabe did sleep in here
It
once.
was a very deep sleep.
He immediately fell asleep on the couch like an old man with his head up in the air and his head, was held back and his mouth was agape all night and he was snoring. It was disgusting.
I actually interlocked my fingers. I was my legs and back were completely straight. Interlocked my fingers on the top of my stomach. And what else can I say? I was out to rest. That's like my go-to, to be honest. Either that or the fetal.
The fetal? You curl up in a little ball?
I do.
Alright, so we're here to talk about identity.
Oh, yeah.
And what that means to us. How we define it, how it affects us, how we affect it.
More so like a personal take on all these topics.
Yeah. We're having an open discussion here. Socratic seminar, so to speak. Would you stop that?
Between I gotta make sure like the ice and the water and the flavors all like.
It's making noise though. We're recording.
It's a slushy.
All right. So, up first, hard-hitting question. What does identity mean to you?
Not a whole lot, to be honest. I don't think the term. I don't think the term has done a lot to me. I don't think I've noticed the term identity a lot. I mean, obviously it's very real. It exists very much so, and yeah, it does indeed exist. But like I don't care much for it. As I do the Amish, I just don't care much for them.
You don't care much for the Amish?
Not much. No.
Why is that?
When you look around, you see. Look, we're recording this on a phone made by a non-Amish. This house was probably not built by Amish people. These Chromebooks weren't. My slushy machine wasn't built by an Amish. Okay, I mean they're just sitting around.
I don't think any Amish people are working in Wawa.
Yeah, to be honest, like what are they even? I mean, they're what? They're just. Are we expected to believe that they're just living in peace and doing nothing? Right? I mean, they've got to been working on something.
True.
They have to have been trying to achieve a goal.
Stockpiling resources.
Exactly. Like maybe they have
They're
been
flying under the radar.
Yeah, maybe they have some sort of. I know there's some sort of way. If you mess with copper, they probably have an electromagnetic field, and that's why maybe they are using technology, but it's all being undermined by those rods, by those copper rods, and that's why we're not seeing any radiation. Not even the slightest bit. Our phones radiate cancerous things, but we don't detect any of that over there. Is that just like is that a coincidence? It isn't. I've dealt with too many coincidences in my life. I'm not letting it happen.
Coincidences. Yeah, okay. Alright. So, you don't really, you don't find that identity impacts you in any sort of important way?
No. Obviously, everyone has an identity. Everyone's unique and their own personal thing, but I'll use, the Amish as an example. They're a unique thing. Being Amish is a very unique thing. But, I mean, there's like a million Amish people. There's so many Amish people. So, no matter how unique you are, there's still going to be a demographic with, like, tens of millions of people. And they're going to be just like you. So, while I think it's important in things like literature, where everyone is very unique and there's never really huge demographics that we have to think about. In real life, no. No. It doesn't mean
Oh
much.
my gosh.
What about you and what happened?
There's only 300,777. Or 300,000... Excuse me. I can't read numbers.
Take your time.
300,077. 377,000. Excuse me. 377,000 Amish people left in the world. We need to save these people. This is an endangered species here.
Where do those numbers come from? The Amish people don't have a website. All right, they don't use technology
I think they've just kind of been here and been like crossbreeding.
with each other,
Yeah.
like inbreeding.
Yeah, like inbreeding. I think they, have been, sitting here and doing a sort of blood magic, cabal, sex cult kind of thing, where they're possessing people and whatnot. That's actually my statement of the Amish people, is that they do magic and they eat babies and stuff. And they secretly control the world.
I'm a little intrigued, to be honest.
But that's besides the point. At the end of the day, that's besides the point.
For now.
So, what aspects do you of your identify? Excuse me. What aspects of your identity can you identify?
Well, when you think about identity, I said my personal thing is just like it's
just answer the question, bro.
All right, you're right. Identity. The things we like, the things that we are interested in and that we partake in. I go to the gym. It's part of my identity. It's
big part.
It's something that I do most days of the week. So I'm gonna throw that in there. Going to school. It's part of my identity.
Selling heroin.
Yeah, it's just like you got to get in the bag one way or another.
Yeah, the other day I had to wake up really early. I had to wake up at like 2 a.m, get on a single propeller plane down to Cuba.
Yep.
They actually had to organize a massive scale coke deal.
Wow.
Involving the U.S. government, but I can't talk about that right now because they'll kill me.
And that's the bummer part, is you're not going to talk about it for like 30 years, but...
Yeah, I'm booked for a trip to China tomorrow. I'm going to be resynthesizing fentanyl and distributing it across all of Kensington, Philadelphia.
It's the real deal.
So that the white people can gentrify Kensington and move back in really expensive, ugly-looking houses, which is for real what's happening. Look it up. But, I forgot what my original thesis was, but that's the...
I don't even know that you had an original thesis.
I don't think I did either, but, it's okay, because this is the end of the year. It's the end of the year. We should not be having a project of this magnitude. You expect me to talk... consistently and sensically for 10 minutes straight. Do you know who I am?
When we have like 7 days of school left.
We have 7 days of school left. I want to bury my head in the sand like an ostrich during an earthquake. Okay? I'm going crazy. I don't want to be in school anymore. I don't want to do this. That's part of my identity, I think, is being rebellious and being obnoxious and being annoying and complaining way too much. I think that's actually a big part of my identity. It's just being the most obnoxious individual you've ever met in your entire life.
I'm the Rick friend.
Not a pleasurable interaction.
I'm the Rick friend.
Yeah, I'm basically the Rick friend. So, I think I think that just about concludes our discussion of identity.
I like to talk bad about everything.
You're so negative. You're so mean.
Being a hater is fun.
This is true. All right. See you guys later. Have a good one.